bro, most of these records I give to people, they can't give it to me if it was them. But in between them not being able to give me that thing now lies why I'm special. I just lost my mom when I met David. So we bonded on a true brotherly level.
So it wasn't music at all?
It wasn't music. It was, brother, I want to put you on. I want to put you on. When I came, I knew I was going to write. I knew I was going to be a lovely writer because I don't think I know how to sing. I just think I know how to make you understand. Say, you really pay me. If you pay me, you pay me. Like, it's like, Joey, I've written songs back to back for years. At least in 365 days, there's one that, my name is there, big.
Okay.
So I've never not been bad. You can say anything you want to say about me, leadership, stubborn, this, that, back in the days. But you can never take this creative part away from me.
Yeah.
I didn't put out music for like 3 years, but when they talk of pen game, they're calling my name. Why? I don't know. That one even added to the pressure self on this album.
but let's be honest, you know.
No, but the thing is, I know. Mm-hmm. I know I feel them. I know say, yeah, I bad. But I never show them. How do you say something is successful? Like, bro, what if me I'm okay with one stream, my guy? Till today, till tomorrow, they would, when it comes to my name, they would always put the respect on it. They would always put that respect on my name. That's why my name will still be my name. It's only Peruzzi that can do it. Hey, what up, my people? It's your boy Peruzzi, and yes, I just spoke my truth on Afrobeats Intelligence with Joey Akan.
Afrobeats Intelligence, presented by OkayAfrica.
Democratizing African music with Joey Akan.
Okay, it's good to see you, brother.
Yeah, same here, my G. Always good to see you.
We've always wanted to do this.
Yes, sir.
Well, yeah, it's just not been the right time.
Is that what you think?
or rather, maybe I wasn't ready. Maybe I wasn't ready, but these things, when I do them, I usually think when it happens is the right time.
It's the right time, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that.
Yeah. And what's interesting about this time is how you are going through, or you're bringing the world into your artistic transformation. Yeah, I listened to Mad Me. That was radically different. What is going on in Peruzzi's artistic world? Where are you on this journey?
I like the question, what was going on? Because a lot went on. And, we had to find ourselves. You get me? Like, I had to go back and sit down and think and be like, what would Peruzzi really do, you know? Regardless of what's trending or was in play, was in style,
what's in vogue.
What everybody feels like is the right thing to do, you know, like, because I don't want to be boxed, you get me? Like,
yeah. Even
though I admit I got carried away at some points because I was bringing in a lot of money and stuff, but I really don't want to be boxed down. I had to go through and get through that phase to get here. So there's the part where they really understand why I was even created in the first place.
Yeah.
You understand? And why I decided to do this music thing, you get me? And where I'm at with it. Yeah, especially.
But what happened to get you to a place where you felt like you had to hit the next level or hit the next gear?
A few things, you know. And I was hearing myself a lot.
And what does that mean?
In like other people's music. For example. Like I was hearing myself a lot, you know, like
you got too many copycats.
I wouldn't call it copycats. Because you know, when you're doing something that's good, I don't think there's a problem with it. Yeah. You know. But I felt like it was hacked. You get me? I felt like I was hacked. Like, okay, yeah, they know the P now. And I mean, it's a good thing, but I needed to do something else. I needed to do me, because that was actually not me. That was the game I met and tried to like find my way through. But yeah, that's not me.
But isn't it flattering when something you've created has come into the world and inspired a ton of people?
It is. It is very.
But does it hurt the pocket? What does that do to the pockets
No.
of the creator? What does that do?
Obviously, it will never affect it.
Okay.
But I don't think you would want to just be there and be like, okay. You don't be like, nah, everybody don't know this speed. Make we just see the drum, they go. No. I don't have a problem with people messing with the style, that is loving it enough to create something that sounds like this, or writes to sound like this person, or paints pictures the way this person paints pictures and stuff. I don't have a problem with it. But I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel like I'm done. You get me? Like I don't feel like that's it. I feel like the journey hasn't even started. You get me?
So you say this isn't you, and for years you have been, all the time that we've known you, you have been working with the system you saw in place.
I got carried away as well.
And you got carried away. So let's talk about the system.
Okay.
I want to understand what that system is.
So what I mean by that is, you know how, for example, you know how Amapiano came now?
Yeah.
And everyone hopped in it and was enjoying it.
Yeah.
Enjoying it to the point where...
You can move it.
Enjoying it to the point where to drop it,
yeah,
it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to that point where trying to do something else was a problem. Because I was enjoying this thing. You could tell from my pocket.
Yeah. You
could tell from the joy, like the joy I get when I go out because of this kind of music. I was enjoying it. I got lost in it. I got carried away in it. So the problem is not people doing it. It's you now being able to not let that be your destination. Because I haven't done a lot of things musically. I just started doing them with this album.
But what you have done has been very potent.
Yeah, it has. Thank God.
So how do you feel as a creator? How do you feel when something that you consider it's you, but it's not like your essence, your full essence. It's just maybe a version of what you can produce, becomes so big and so potent that it sort of becomes your way for a long time. That other creative part inside of you, does it scream out? How do you quiet it when everything looks good, it's rosy, the money's coming in, all of the accolades, you're advancing as a
Joey,
creator.
by itself, it overshadows every other thing. By itself.
Because it satisfies.
Because you now start paying attention to this kind of thing that brings this kind of bread and this kind of happiness and this kind of whatever life you love, you're lost in. By itself. So it's a force now.
True.
You know? So by itself, you just find yourself doing something similar to it. Like that wave. And then if you don't tell yourself to like find a way out, you just be there. And that's why many many artists, it's not like people sit and be like, it's bad. It's been bad for years, and then after some time, they'll be like, he used to be bad, or he's not bad again. What do you mean he's not bad again? He is bad. He's bad. But he doesn't know what else to do. Because if he comes out, he will come out with that same thing. But if that same guy should check himself and know what to do, he'll come up with something else, and you will know that he's still bad.
But then therein lies the danger. Because on one hand, and I find this, I don't know whether to call it the paradox or the irony of it, is being successful in the game gives you a lot. But the same game, that thing you succeeded with, is not what would continue that success. And on one hand, the artist on this end is seeing the benefits of it. Their names go up in gold, the numbers go up on the scoreboard, everything's good. They can see themselves move across multiple stations in life from this thing. But culture in itself continues to stay fluid and to move and to. Is there any point? And like you said, a part of you got carried away. But is there any points? Is there any marker that would tell an artist that, hey, you need to switch now? Because you gotta admit, some of you guys are in a bubble. It's the life you live. Okay, a lot of you. I'm even being kind.
A lot of us. It takes a lot. That's why it doesn't really happen. If you check it, many Nigerian artists, they survive or they strive on one particular style of music for the longest. For the longest. It's the same type of music. It's the same. I mean, like, that's what we see. I'm not saying it doesn't happen any other way, but most times that's how it is. You get me? Could be the fans. Could be the fans. You know those ones on the other side, they have their own.
Yeah, true.
Could be the money. Could be the lifestyle. So the different things that could make you not think about or feel like, oh, it's going, man. That is going. That's the problem. Man. When you check the culture, like the culture is not evolving.
Yeah. But then becoming a student, again, having to change means becoming a student. And becoming a student means your ego would take a hit because now your limitations, your current limitations show themselves. Because the more you learn, the more you know you don't know. And so having to transform, learn a new way to create this thing. What's that process like?
I think you missed this step. There was never a point where the person felt like he doesn't know. You feel me? That's not part of the different phases. No, you need something new.
It's like,
Joey, I've written songs back to back for years. At least in 365 days, there's one that my name is there, big.
Okay.
So I've never not been bad. So the problem is not, I could chill and be writing now, but that was not the problem. So it's a person out there. My friends who knew me before I came, before you guys knew me.
Yeah.
They listened to my album. And they're like, guy, this is you now. Like we know. I know, I'm aware. Me, I know. You think my guys don't tell me, like, guy, bro, we talk about every damn thing. When I got it, they told, yes. Everybody, yes. They be like, yes. I know too.
And so what did you have to change to put this new creation in place?
My way of thinking, that is the way I was supposed to see things as compared to the way I used to see things because I chose to see things that way. You feel me?
Yeah, perspective.
Is you telling yourself that this camera is black. But back in the days, my go come if we agree saying this camera now white, brother now white too. So it takes either me or one of let's not lie, this thing is black. Let's not lie. You feel me?
Yeah.
Type.
But to even be able to get to that point where someone around you would point out that
I wasn't feeling it again now.
Yeah, but the fact that somebody...
That's why I didn't put out music,
Yeah, you stayed away for a bit.
Because I wasn't feeling it again. I wasn't feeling what I was doing. And I used to feel what I do. Anything I do, I used to feel it.
How important is it that you feel something? Because you could feel the cha-ching, cha-ching.
If you know you're not a scammer, or a farmer,
okay,
there are certain things that you would need to experience to check yourself by yourself, because you don't know. You're not doing something that once you put it out there, they must hear it. You get me?
Yeah.
You're in a different lane where you have to make sure that that thing is really amazing, so that if they do hear it, they will hold it. You can say anything you want to say about me, leadership, stubborn, this, that, back in the days. But you can never take this creative part away from me.
Yeah.
I didn't put out music for like 3 years, but when they talk of pen game, they're calling my name. Why? I don't know. That one even added to the pressure self on this album.
but let's be honest, you know.
No, but the thing is, I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know I feel them. I know say, yeah, I bad. But I never show them. The way that they talk about the pen game, I don't feel say I don't show up like that.
Even though what you did has genius in it.
Yeah. It's just that nobody was really doing it like that, you know. It was a breath of fresh air. It was. I hope it is. I was mixing my English and my pidgin in a very sweet way that I was writing like I was gisting, you know, like nobody was really doing it. Man. So that was it, but that was not all I had, you know. Like that was not it to me personally. I know people that love things I've written, things I've sung. I know people that still love them so much. Enjoy them. I've done them. I came to this world so you guys can know what I'm about and what God put in me to like let you know. And I have to do it.
You talk about the fans and how they influence creative decisions. So someone decides to do something and he finds people that consume it and love it so much it becomes a part of their lived reality. And then there's that at the start of it, that's or rather how it used to be before everyone had access to everybody. It used to be one-way traffic for the most part. Mm-hmm. The creators give, the people love it. Mm-hmm. The creators give, the people love it. But social media created the two-way channel where people can express their love or their hate or their dislike instantly. Mm-hmm. And you're saying that, and you know, that influences the creative process.
Plays a huge role if the artist is human. Let me say,
okay.
If the artist is human, it plays a huge role. If the artist really lets himself be human. You know, sometimes you gotta block certain things. But if the artist is not able to do that, wallahi, he will listen to what they're saying.
And what do they usually say?
Bro, they don't even know. If they knew, they would have been doing it now. You're the one doing it now. You're the one who started doing it now. Why are you listening to them? You shouldn't now. Are you doing the wrong thing? That's the question. Are you making beautiful music? The first song I heard of you that made me fall in love with you, you expressing yourself now.
Yeah.
Or did I come to tell you that it's this genre that people will love about you?
No,
I fell in love with it. So why are you changing it? Why should I now come and tell you that, okay, you sang a song based on how you feel now, and I expect you to sound like you sang the song 10 years ago? Bro, is it beautiful music? But not everyone can not listen to or not see what's going on the internet.
But I also do think that fan influence can only.
But even your own guy for industry will come tell you, say, give us that kind of thing way. You go shock.
Then how much of it is now tied to money? Because the fans, you know, they indirectly or directly are tied to your money.
It depends. Bro. Money that comes from the kind of money that would make you stick to a type of genre might just be something that you've never seen before, brother. And you went to one place and you know that day you were aware that when you performed this kind of song, this kind of song, this kind of song, this was the reception. Right?
Yeah.
But when you performed this one, somebody came and gave you this for this type of music. You can make the artist stick to that type of music, you know. I don't want to mention names, but it happens. Money. Now this one they go. That's the line now.
Yeah.
Now this one they go. Like this. Now this one they go. And before you know that like this, maybe you just plan say, okay, just one new record, they go sound like this one. Before you know, back, the same type. You have like 8, 10. But you are bad now. You can do more than that. So that one is not the fans. That one might be the Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
That one might be the G-Wagon that will do it to you. That one might be one chief that will just give you one thing because of one particular jam. It happens. You are human. You feel me? You're human now.
Yeah.
So that's not the fans now. That's the money. Another one is the lifestyle. Because of this kind of song, you're linking with this kind of people. You're living this kind of life.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Because of this kind of music. You get lost in it. It changes your circle of friends. It changes where you be at. It changes what you're about.
How much does that matter in the artistic journey?
It does a lot. Because as an artist, you have to be aware still. No matter how high you are, you have to be aware. You have to be aware of every step. You have to be aware of everything you're doing. I don't know where they learned that one from, but I don't know how I even thought about looking for the way. I don't know. I'm not going to come and sound like Einstein. You get me? I don't know. But me, I just, bro, I had to talk to myself.
Going through this artistic journey, it's a journey that's filled with multiple variables. Much like there's a possibility at every point in time that a million things can happen. Because artists magnet people, artists magnet companies, artists magnet time. Because people pay attention to you. So you magnet time and you define the existence of a lot of people. How do you then, with all of these inputs hitting you at different points in time, how do you know the path to take? What influences the decision to say, go here, no go here, take this deal, no take this one? How do you navigate? What gives you that? And does it get easier the more you travel through your journey?
Obviously, it doesn't get easy, you know. But then that's why, one, you have people around you. Two, you have something you believe in. Whether you like it or not, you get to call the shots.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, you get to call the shots. And to call the shots, you know what you engage in that would make you call the final shot. And those things are what matter. Like me, if I want to, for example, like, take a decision, and maybe I go out to them and they ask me something, and I'll be like, okay, I'll get back to you. But maybe I have to get back to them tomorrow. Today, the people I get to speak to about that thing, would influence that decision. The stories or anything I hear throughout that day, it might just have something to do with something like that. It could also like influence my decision.
Sure.
Maybe in the story, the person that did itself did not think before doing it, but it seemed right because of the way the story was painted. It could influence my own decision. So that's why I said at the end of the day, it's you. You know what made you. everybody knows. You know why you're here. You know why you're doing what you're doing. When I came, I knew I was going to write. I knew I was going to be a lovely writer. Because I used to write in the house and show my guys and have them tell me what they think.
You were just drawn to it.
I was drawn to it. So you see, when you get to the point where it doesn't seem like you know that you're on the right path, bro, you have people around you. You have God. Some people have God. Some people have different things. Some people have people that are dead that speak to them, whether you like it or not. You feel me? Some people have angels, whether you like it or not.
So it's between you and what you believe in.
Yes, because at the end of the day, you have to make a decision.
And live with it.
So me, for example, I decided, bro, I will create music anyhow I feel. Anyhow it comes. Because that's always been what I've always wanted to do. It's supposed to be free now. It's supposed to be free.
And do you feel...
And it's crazy when people have even made a lot of money from the same thing, and bro, you can't just get tired of it and leave that same old thing. It's crazy.
Well, in your own case, yours was bigger than yourself and your career. You actively gave your gifts, or shared your gifts. Yeah, that's the word. Sharing. That's a beautiful way to look at it. You were inspired, and so you shared it. So you shared your gifts. You wrote for a number of people, in-house, outside, even friends.
I did a lot of teaching as well.
Oh, that's the part that does not come out.
No, it doesn't come out.
You did a lot of teaching.
Yeah.
Why? What do you benefit from teaching people?
I learn a lot when I teach. I learn a lot. I learn a whole lot, man. I be yarning things that I don't know how I'm yarning these things, but yeah. Once I start yarning them, they stick to my head. You get me? Like, I learn a lot I love it.
To teach, you have to have like a framework to know, maybe not even, it might not be the blueprint of your system, but there's something you're impacting. Mm-hmm. So when you teach, what do you impact in that person?
The freedom of music. So I'll say this here.
Yeah.
I met a whole lot of people that were bigger than me when I came. Brother, I can never mention names though.
Yeah.
Since it's the teaching part, but
yeah,
I met a lot of people that when I met them, what I was waiting to see, I saw like the other part of them, which was the real part of them. Like, brother, how do you do this thing? I'm saying male artists, female artists. Yeah. Brother, how do you do this thing? Take me to a corner. I need to learn this thing. It's not, I don't just want to meet you now. But I was tapping people's backs like to show the bounce I'm talking about. And if you come to me like that, I usually tell them, I'll be like, you just allow me be myself. I could yell at you. I could scream, but I'm screaming to just get this thing done. Wallahi. My people know me and they love me like that.
So when you teach people the freedom of creating, what now shows you the degree of intake of that person? Is it the success of their work or the quality of it?
It's the quality of it. Bro, what determines success? Like, how do you say something is successful? Like, bro, what if me I'm okay with one stream, my guy? What if?
Yeah.
What if the money for that one stream saves my life? Like, I'm good. What if? I'm just saying, like, but then to somebody else, might be nothing, you know. So I leave that for them. Just give me quality, man. Just understand where we are going, because it's a journey when I'm teaching.
Yeah.
Most times when I'm teaching, I don't even have the lines written. We get the lines together. I always say this thing, you go calm. So I make them understand that, see, I'm a human being. See how these things actually come. And by the time we do 2 times, 3 times, they don't call me no more, because there's no need, because I don't even want you to call me again. Like, you should be back already.
True.
You get me? So while I'm doing that, I'm learning a lot as well. I have different artists that I pick different things. This one, how to voice. This one, how to lay vocals. This one, how to... Because I didn't know all those things as well. So I learned a whole lot from different people. But I learned them while I was teaching. So yeah, shout out to everybody that allowed me to teach.
So, what you just mentioned just blew my mind open. Because I've always wondered if there was a system, because we don't have formal education. We have formal education for music, but we don't have formal education for pop music. We don't have formal education for the intangibles of the music industry. We can teach you a note, but we can't teach you how to generate lamba. Yeah, you can't teach you create. We can teach you the structure of things, but we can't teach you spontaneity. We can't teach you creativity. Delivery even.
Can't.
We can't teach you melody.
You can only learn those things by yourself. There are things that they can't teach you. You get me?
Yeah.
So when it's not like when somebody comes to me and be like, okay, can you teach my son how to sing? No, I can't teach your son how to sing. Because I don't know how to sing. Because I don't think I know how to sing. I just think I know how to make you understand. Say, you really pay me. If you pay me, you pay me. Like, I have the way I explain my own. If it's love, I have the angles I come from. You get me? Like, if it's pain, you just feel them. That's what I think I have. So I can't teach you how to sing. But we can make a song together. Anything you learn from the process of making a song with me, if you do it 3 times, yeah, good. There will just be something about the way you write. There will just be something about the way you start thinking when you're in your creative space. Because the things you love, the things that sound beautiful to you, they always stick. If you pay interest, if you show interest in them, they always stick.
Coming back to my earlier point. So, if you're doing this in your own silo, if another person who is gifted in something else, another aspect of the music making, does that informally for their people or for the people that are able to admit to themselves that they need help. If we do that enough, if more than one...
It may not be help, but if they need help, you said no, because
No, okay, not help.
New experience.
New experiences. Okay. So, okay. Oh my God.
Joey, you know this speed, huh? It's not help.
Okay, I take it back. Okay,
nobody's helper.
Okay, I take it back. Okay, to share your experience with them.
And how you think and how you
to share your experience with them. So I need to experience, I need to understand how you experience the world, because that would benefit, would add value to what I do.
What I do, what I know.
Yeah. So we have an informal system of education going on.
Yeah, very informal. Some people are even willing to pay for it.
Yeah. So during this duration of your career, you spent it co-creating. I look up your song credits, and then you are tightly affiliated with David. What was special about that creative process with David that made you guys create so much?
I think it was the bond. I had just lost my mom when I met David. So we bonded on true brotherly level.
So it wasn't music at all?
It wasn't music. It was, brother, I want to put you on. I want to put you on. Type shit. And then I moved into his house almost immediately.
Almost immediately?
Wallahi.
You didn't spend time testing spirits, no, that you just connected with your person?
Yes. I moved. Told me I was living. Told me to move my things to the house. I met him in Dubai, and they moved my things before I came back to Lagos. So when I came back to Lagos, to Nigeria, it was his house I went to. Straight. So I was there for 2 years plus.
Yeah.
Sleeping and waking up in the same house.
2 years.
For 2 years plus. So imagine how close we are. So when you create with somebody like that, it has to be different. I can think like him. He can't think like me. He knows what I can do. He knows what I can't do. Like, so it's easy to work like that. It's very easy to work. For one day, we've not had any issues. Never. So yeah, it's the bond. I think it's the bond.
And
the music was like, it's going, like we got it. You get me? Because the studio was always open. The studio was right there. We're always working. Fresh was always in the house. Spirit was always in the house. Like, we're always working. But aside that, we were bonding. We were going out. We were getting in trouble together. Bro, it was different, man. I was close to other people. Not like I wasn't close to other people. I was close to other people. I'm still close to other people.
Yeah.
Even people with things I get problems with, I get close to them. That's why you never see them insult me, because I would never insult them. Like I with them, he's not. They are my guys, so David is just my brother, and everybody understands. That's how you got to know me now.
Yeah. I remember the first day I ever saw you in person. I remember then I was running a production for New Yorker, the Americans, and we were supposed to capture Afrobeats to the world was just in its infancy.
Okay.
And New Yorker asked me to capture, they hired the photographer Namsa Luba and the Swiss lady to capture that. So we did a few interviews. David was one, Simi, a few other people. I have to refresh my memory. But David's own was, I came to the house, and even though it took a while before we recorded, we shot. But randomly, I was just walking up the staircase or something, and you were there, just in your room. I said hello. You're like, hi.
Always in my room, brother. If I'm not in the studio, I'm always in my room.
There were a lot of people downstairs. You didn't want to. Right?
Back then, they used to. David would be like, when we're going out, let's go to this club. Like, I bet. I'll link you guys later. I will never link most times, because I have work. Before he comes back, jammed on set. I've done this, bro. I was just recording for myself. You feel me? Like I was, bro, I love to work, bro. I love work.
And the kind of work you do requires an unhealthy amount of solitude.
Unhealthy?
Yeah, it's unhealthy, because if you're always working, like somehow you pay for it with the opportunity cost of hanging.
Of hanging. Bro, it becomes a part of you, yeah? It gets to a point where nothing else matters. I traveled one time. I went to have fun. I think it was London or Manchester. I was there for like over a month. So I was dying of not having a studio. When I got back, I locked fresh in my room for 7 days. I told them we're not going to go anywhere.
You guys were just locked?
Yeah, we're in the room for 7 days. We brought the studio to the room. The studio was in the next room, but we brought it to my room, like inside the room.
Did you guys take any break or anything?
No.
You didn't walk out to get the air, nothing?
No, we went to the sitting room, like,
okay,
but we didn't go out the house. We created some, like, 3 solid records, 3 big records that period.
Can you give me a record that came out of that?
Ooh. The last period,
Yeah.
Well, although it was Peruzzi that produced it, but Assurance came out. Fresh recorded, took the vocals for Assurance. The writing and everything, also fresh. That was one. And Risky. So some solid records came out from that. We enjoyed it. I can't try it again.
Why can't you do it anymore?
Fresh would kill. Fresh is still so stressed. It's a crazy ass. I mean, I'll do it again, but I'll be like, all the stress. No need now. But that was crazy. Though. 7 days.
You had to stretch your mind.
When it's not my babe. Do you get?
Yeah, I get.
Nah, I can't be locked in for 7 days. Man. I'm done with my album. My album, I was locked in for the longest, but aside my album, bro, I can't be locked in like that again. For a writing camp, no, I can't. Now I even go like random writing camp, like Gamma. I went Gaga State.
Yeah.
I just spent like a couple hours there. I'm done. Can't be locked in. It was fun.
And if you create so much, is there at any point where it all becomes a blur?
Yes, no. Writer's block is real. I have to travel.
When you get the block?
Yeah, travel, go when I don't know nobody. Or I know like just few people. You can't just pull up on me like Miles. You get me? Like, just go somewhere and be there and try to hack it. New experiences, like just new stuff. This is why I feel work out for road, smoke my cigar. Nobody know me for there. It's like free though. That's how it works for me. What happened might be something else.
So, new album coming in.
I have to sit up for this one.
We're getting a new Peruzzi.
Yeah.
We've established that.
They're getting Peruzzi. I don't know about
we're getting an extension of Peruzzi. Because you put a lot of new things into this body of work. We're getting an extension of Peruzzi.
Yeah. The professionalism.
Yeah.
And the skillfulness and the versatility and what else? They already know the amazingness of the melodies.
Yeah.
They already know how I be with the writing and how funny I try to get. I'm not too serious. But yeah, I hope they can tell when I'm serious, and I hope they can tell when I'm playing with this album.
And you've given so much of yourself, and you still want to give more. What now stays behind? What do you now keep for yourself?
I get a lot, Joey. You're pitying me as if I'm so.
No. What I
Joey,
mean,
I give a lot. I get a lot. How do people say, okay, I sound like Tubaba sometimes? How did I get that? I learned it while I was with him. Like, bro, I'm learning a lot.
Yeah. What do you now decide what to keep for yourself and what to share?
Because I know what's amazing and what's not amazing. It's not difficult to lie. It's not. It's not difficult. Wallahi.
And the more you share,
the more I learn. It's not hard.
And with living this life of creative generosity, this impulse to constantly create and share, what has it done for you? What parts of your existence do you think would not have existed or would not have become your reality or would not have gotten to the level that it has if you weren't this open-fisted or open-handed, rather?
Joey, I'm not going to sit down here today and act like the kind of records I have given out or I can still give out, because I'm not done, just bare records now. I know they're bad. I know, bro, most of these records I give to people, they can't give it to me if it was them. But in between that thing now, in between them not being able to give me that thing now, lies why I'm special. That's the reason why I can even sit down here today and you be listening to me.
Yeah. True.
That's the reason why any of these till today, till tomorrow, they would, when it comes to my name, they would always put the respect on it. They would always put that respect on my name. They love me. I don't know about the fans. You hear me? But, bro, because, bro, I wouldn't work with people that with now.
True.
It was a dream come true. Although I didn't know it was going to be the way he played. Do you understand? I didn't know I was going to be able to have this impact on those kind of people, because I thought they were gone. Yeah. You get me?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not going to act like it's not a big deal, brother. That's why I'm here. That's the whole essence. That's why my name will still be my name. It's only Peruzzi that can do it.
And just before, I like how you have been. I like how you're so self-assured.
What?
You're self-assured.
Mm-hmm.
You're special, and you know you are.
Mm-hmm.
And you understand your process, and you understand what makes you special, and it's that burst of unending creativity. And so, going forward, just would you advise, just before we go, and thank you for even agreeing to do this. This is lovely. But just before we go, would you advise people who have a version of your gift, endless creativity, to go down the path you have gone to, the path of extreme generosity? Would you tell another person to do that?
I'll answer you now, eh?
Okay.
But I'll tell you why the next time you call me, eh?
Okay.
No, I would never advise anybody to do it. But I get why.
All right. Thank you, brother. Thank you.